Welcome to our journey into emotional connection, where we will explore how vulnerability can ignite intimacy in our relationships and strengthen the bonds we cherish. Before we jump into the next lesson, make sure to secure your place in this journey, like this video, and subscribe to continue. As we age, the importance of emotional intimacy becomes even more significant in all our relationships. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, but it is truly a source of strength in building profound connection. When we open our hearts and share our feelings, we invite deeper understanding and compassion from our loved ones. Consider Grandma Mary, who always told her grandchildren about her fears and dreams, encouraging them to share their own. Sharing feelings not only strengthens bonds, but also helps us feel less alone in our experiences. It's normal to fear judgment when expressing our emotions, but opening up can foster a sense of belonging. Think of Coach Steve, who leads by example, sharing his challenges, which inspires others around him to do the same. By allowing ourselves to be seen, we inspire others to share their authentic selves with us. Let us reflect on our own habits. Do we tend to keep our feelings bottled up, or do we share them freely? Opening up can seem daunting, but starting with small conversations can make a huge difference. We can begin by sharing something simple today, like how we feel about the weather or a recent movie we watched. These small acts of sharing pave the way for deeper conversations over time and lead to a richer emotional connection. Remember that vulnerability is a journey, not a destination. It takes practice and patience. When we express feelings, we also encourage our loved ones to be honest and share their experiences too. This reciprocal sharing creates a safe space where emotions can flow freely, fostering intimacy. Imagine sitting in a warm kitchen, sharing stories over tea, letting go of your fears moment by moment. As we speak from our hearts, we find common ground that strengthens our relationships further. Think about how often you compliment your partner or friends could touch their hearts more deeply. Saying, "I appreciate you," truly means opening your heart and showing your vulnerability to them. You might be surprised how much sharing contributes to the overall happiness of your relationships. Let each moment of honesty be a thread, weaving the fabric of your relationship stronger than before. Engaging in shared activities like gardening or cooking can also nurture emotional connection. During these activities, we tend to share more stories and life lessons, allowing deeper bonds to form. Have you ever noticed how laughter can lighten heavy hearts and create a connection with others? Sharing funny memories or past experiences can break down emotional barriers effortlessly. Consider keeping a journal of your thoughts, as this can help clarify your emotions before sharing them. Once you feel more comfortable with your feelings, you can share them openly with those you. It is important to validate your own feelings before you can express them more fully to others. Creating a regular ritual of sharing can not only deepen connections, but also build trust. You can choose a specific time every week to sit down and share your feelings with loved ones. This practice also gives both parties space to reflect on their emotions, leading to meaningful conversations. Being open may lead to deeper discussions about dreams, fears, or even past experiences. Don't underestimate the power of acknowledging your partner's anxieties and sharing your own. This act of sharing is how we intertwine our lives and experiences, making us feel more united. Embracing vulnerability not only opens up our hearts, but also engenders trust and security. A simple "I feel worried about this" can open the door to a conversation about hopes and dreams. As you practice sharing, remember to listen actively. This encourages a two-way emotional exchange. By listening, we honor the emotions of others, demonstrating that we truly value their feelings. Reflect on the relationships that have flourished through shared vulnerabilities and honest discussions. Small, honest interactions build the groundwork for more profound emotional connection. When we feel safe expressing ourselves, we are rewarded with deeper understanding and support. Make a conscious effort to create an environment of openness, as it can transform your connections. It only takes one person in a relationship to begin sharing and inviting others to join in it. Notice how good it feels when you express your emotions and how it positively affects your relationship. Being vulnerable is a courageous act, and it takes practice to feel comfortable doing so. If you feel resistant, reflect on what holds you back and consider taking baby steps to share. A small vulnerability shared with a loved one can lead to profound changes in your relationship. Always remember that emotional connection is built on trust, honesty, and vulnerability. So find moments throughout your day to practice sharing your feelings, both big and small. This conversation doesn't have to end now. Join our community of wisdom seekers by liking this video and subscribing for more.